Hello everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day today. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Today I'm going to be talking about what the best items to sell in your vendor are. So hopefully by the end of the video I can help some beginners here maybe make some more caps. So let's get into it here. Okay, so I cannot stress enough that if you do have a vendor at your camp, please make it easy to find. A little arrow or an open sign or just out in the open is great. Going through a maze is definitely gonna, deter people from, giving you caps. Okay, so let's just get into it here. Now, weapons we're gonna talk about. Now, if it's just regular 3 stars that really aren't anything special, like I would sell them for 500 to 1,000 caps just for script. Yes, you can get up to 1,000 caps, but it won't go as fast as it would for 500. And I would say the going price for 3-star script is about 500 caps. It's a good price and it goes very fast. Now, of course, if you have like an all-right weapon, like I had the bloodied damage while aiming plasma LMG there. I thought I'd put it for like 2,500, It's really hard to say how much you put your guns for, and if you have a good one, like a god roll we would call it, it's definitely not worth selling in your vendor. You want to get a Reddit account and maybe get some rare apparel for it, or something like that. But for the most part, and with armor included, for 3 stars, for 500 caps, script will sell pretty quickly. It depends, if there's, the legendary vendor sale going on or anything like that. If that's going on, then definitely be putting that script in your vendor. I buy it all the time myself when I need to get it quick. It's probably not the best thing to sell too, because it will weigh your stash down a bit, but it will sell fairly quick if you need to get some caps. It's definitely worth throwing in there. Food is a tricky one. You can sell food, but just keep in mind it will spoil. Like I had to take some spoiled vegetables out of here. I was probably selling brain bombs or something like that. There's just better things to sell in my opinion. Unless you're selling like Nuka-Cola. Nuka-Cola is not too bad. Aid. Now this is definitely one where you can make some money. Serums, 3 to 500 caps each, definitely will go quick. Even stim packs, if you put them for really cheap, the newer players will buy them. I wouldn't put the stim packs for over like 10, 15 caps at best, and they'll probably get all bought at once. Berry Mentats. I will leave a video or a link to a video in the description that will explain how to make Berry Mentats and why you will make a lot of money selling Berry Mentats in your vendor. And you can sell them anywhere from 60 to 100 caps as well. 60 if you want them to go very fast, and 100 if you want to wait a little bit longer and you have the extra room in your vendor. But yeah, Berry Mentats is one of the better things you can sell in your vendor for sure. And of course, even some other magazines, people will buy them for displays. Rare ones are better, like, a Live and Love 3, or even Leader Bobbleheads is another great one to sell. You could probably sell Leader Bobbleheads for like 500 caps each. Even Mentats are probably pretty good to sell as well. Miscellaneous stuff. Now, claim tokens I'm sure would sell. Nuclear key cards will definitely sell. They used to be worth like 500 caps each, but I usually put them for like 50 to 100 at this point. They're just so easy to get, and they will weigh down your stash as they do weigh about a pound each. So definitely start selling them if you have more than 100 like I did here. Plans. Okay, so this is another one like weapons. You just kind of got to get a feel for what's rare. Like you can see I have some alien plans at the top there. I'm not going to sell right away because they will basically become more rare as the event is not active. And like I said, you kind of just got to get a feel for how much these plans are worth. Like that assault rifle plan used to go for like 20, 30,000 caps. Now it's barely worth 500 to 1,000. This circus cage trailer used to go for a lot more, but even it's still one of the rarer ones. I think I put it for 4,500 or 9,500 here, one of the two. Yeah, 4,500, and it'll go. It's one of the rare things that you get from, I think, the mole miners, if I'm not mistaken. You can see I have all the fast act stuff here. That stuff will go for like, even though it's just streamers and ribbons, it'll go for like 300 to 500 caps each because the event is not going on. So like I said, you just kind of got to get a feel for what's rare and what to price, and just overprice stuff. If it's not selling, lower the price. Probably the best way to go about it. Junk is another great thing to sell. I usually don't sell this because I like to, keep all the junk myself. But if you are in need of caps, acid sells very well. Adhesive will sell very well. Aluminum will sell very well. Of course, if you're selling it for a reasonable price. If you have a ridiculous price on it, of course it's going to take a little bit longer. I will show you the prices that I sold these junk items for, and these are definitely the ones that will go a little bit faster. Gears as well too, I don't think I mentioned, or I did bulk there, but that's another one that will go for the newer players, and it helps newer players as well too. So if you have a lot of gears, maybe sell them for not too much would be awesome. So yeah, bulk acid I put for 75 caps each. It's not really that rare anymore, but it is a good junk item. Aluminum, adhesive, bulk lead, bulk oil. This all sold for me within playing a couple hours of the game. All these junk items went. So the proof is in the pudding. These prices did work. They worked fairly fast. Yeah. Just got to be patient too when you're selling stuff, everybody. Like, I could have not sold anything in the 2 hours of me trying to get the footage for this. So again, just be patient and just try to put as much stuff in your store as you can. Use that 120 slots. Ammo is another great thing that sells, which I'm going to show a little later on in the video. I would only be selling it for 1 cap each. I put fusion cells in here. I don't know why I put them at 3 caps each. It was a mistake. And you will see later on in the video, somebody comes and literally buys all this ammo except the fusion cells. So if you're selling ammo, which I highly recommend, 45, 5.56, fuel, fusion cell, like basically any ammo that's for a popular weapon that you're not using would be great. And don't put it to 3 caps, put it to 1 cap. And even fusion cores is great to sell as well. Sell for about 75 caps each. And once you have a good looking store that people can see on the map here, make sure it's visible as well, because you can have it selected so it's not. You will start to get people coming to your camp. You have to give them kind of a reason to come over here, right? That's why putting the script weapons in your vendor is good too, because it will draw people into, 3-star weapons. Even though you may only have a couple of them, it is perfectly fair to sell script, in my opinion. So yeah, let's look at some of the stuff that I sold here in just a couple of hours, really, of capturing footage here. So yeah, it was mostly plans so far. Plans is probably the best thing to sell, but you really have to gain some knowledge of the game to know what to sell them for. I think this is the person that buys all my ammo. Yeah, see, this person came and bought all my ammo except the fusion cells because it was 3 caps each, and I don't blame them. That's ridiculous. It should be 1 cap each, so apologize for that. And more plans are selling. Plans are probably the best thing, like I said again, but you really have to get to know what is rare and what isn't, and make sure you're not getting ripped off and putting in some rare plans that you may have gotten from a mole miner for 100 caps. But if you want to sell them for cheap, that's totally up to you too. But plans, definitely. I just wanted to show, this was pretty funny. I actually just load it in. Like, the house just loaded in, and there was already 2 people at my vendor. I'm not trying to gloat or anything. It's just like, how did you guys get here so quick? And yeah, there goes the bloodied Gatling plasma. So all right weapons will sell. And there goes the nuclear key cards as well. Definitely, I would say ammo and plans and junk is probably your best bet to sell in your store, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope this helps some beginners, maybe sell some stuff, maybe even some veterans. And as always, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.